leaving the town. Lovely little seaside resort type place. Hardly anybody here. And turn around to here again. So there's this nice little walkway along the road here. And it's nice because I'm not going up and over down some hills first thing in the morning. So today is a slightly longer day by about a mile or two. But we'll see how the day goes on. And more importantly, I'm going to go look at some rock formations later on in the day. Take care. Taking a little rest break here. That's lovely. This is the town of Zumaia. That's Z-U-M-A-I-A. And just for perspective, I came into town from behind that little hill, down this little road here, and then along a parkway, across the bridge, through the town, and then up a lot of steep streets, until finally hit like this, a series of like steps and landings. So I'm in good spirits. It's supposed to like sprinkle in the next hour or so, but we'll see if it happens or not. But not too much precipitation, so I can get wet and it'll dry off. So I'll talk to you guys later. Well, it started raining. It was sprinkling earlier down there, and I made it this far. And then break here, food truck, and then now go this way. I have about 7 more miles to go today, probably a little less than that. So let's just put up with the weather and get it done. Well, in true Camino fashion, it stopped raining. So came from over there, that little village I think over there, came through it, came down up this really muddy trek, but look at the view and blue sky on the horizon. Turn, walk and talk. So all the other pilgrims went running off down the Camino, and I did my research ahead of time, so there's some geological formations this direction that I want to go see. And it's a geopark. Should give you kind of a clue. And can't wait to see them. So I'll talk to you folks later. made it to this geological formation. I think it's like Flysch or something like that, but if the tide was lower, it'd be more dramatic because these go out further. But what you're seeing is these upturned layers of sandstone, siltstone, and the differing layers have different densities and hardnesses, so you have this really cool ridged effect. And you can see along the edge of the cliff there where they kind of just peels off and sheets off. And so all the way here, which I came from like way over there, and I gotta go climb up that. But it's interesting because you're walking down the trail, you can see all this upturned stuff coming at you. And luckily it's not like slate where you gotta be careful where you can actually hurt yourself if you slip and fall. This would still hurt, but there's no sharp like glass-like or metal-like edges. It's just kind of rounded off stone. So I'm going to take the moment in for a few more minutes, get some fluid in me, and then head up that hill. Okay, way up there, over that ridge where that house is, that's where I have to go. And it's slow going, but I'm feeling pretty good. But more importantly, that right there is my parting shot of these formations. This is just stunning. Hopefully my photos work out, but you can see some of the structures under the water, and the water's clear. But they stretch out. You can see just how everything is laid out there. I hope this is coming through for you guys, because this is incredible. This makes the whole muddy slog to get down here worth it, and all the uphill down here climbing worth it, and hopefully making it up that hill. Take care. Quick video. This right here, going back that direction, you saw me go into a railroad tunnel, is probably a narrow gauge railroad line they had out here, because you can't see it, but on the map it says there's a beach down there. So I'm assuming at one time they had a little excursion train that came out here. That's my guess. That's my working theory. So I am very, very grateful to have this surface to walk on right now, because going up and down those strenuous hills earlier, oh gosh, now I can make up some time on this stuff. So talk to you folks later. Finally up here, little shrine chapel. That's it for the alternative path. Oh gosh, talk and walk. I am tired, I am spent. I still have to go down to the town below and catch a bus. So I'll talk to you folks later.